Hey Pisces, welcome to Black Star Tarot. Thank you guys for stopping. Make sure you like and subscribe and share the videos so I can eventually grow this channel. It would help if I posted more often, now wouldn't it? However, here we are. Let's get into your messages for the month of March. Okay, so we have the Hangman showing up. All right, this is your card. Okay, what else do we have? Ooh, we getting deep now. We have Judgment. You got two majors on the table already, Pisces. What is going on? You guys are into some powerful energy, a lot of change, okay? A lot of transition I see coming in for you. And then we have the Emperor. All right, so let's talk about what we have on the table here, Pisces. So we have the Hangman. And the Hangman is the card of waiting, okay, letting go, even surrendering if necessary. I almost feel like a lot of you are kind of in this place where you're seeking this change, like you're almost like bossing up, particularly with this Emperor here. So the Emperor don't really play around much, right? He really kind of sets his mind in a space of structure. Okay, it's almost like without a shadow of a doubt that there is some type of new direction that you need to go in. Okay, you're kind of at a place right now where you're thinking and or you're reviewing maybe some of the decisions that you want to make or that you have made. Okay, so very a lot going on in the mind. I kind of feel this month. Okay, a lot going on in the head as far as how do you get control or how do you accomplish some type of aspect of your life. I almost feel like you're literally trying to do just that. Like you're reviewing or you've come to the realization about something here. Like you're being called in some way, by the universe to kind of step up and make some type of change or decision, even when it comes to a particular person or thing. But I don't know. It's kind of, these are heavy energies, particularly with Judgment here, because Judgment is, there's an opportunity for you to reflect. It's also opportunity for you to do something again. So if you're attempting to do something again, now is the time, because you have the Emperor here to kind of support you. Now, if this is business, just know that you're gonna have to really like master something here, okay, or be an expert at something here in order for it to work. Maybe you've attempted something in the past and it didn't work out. Maybe you didn't know enough, maybe you didn't have all the information, and so now if you're looking at some type of decision, I feel that you are aware that you have to pay attention. Okay, we have the energies of Scorpio here, Aries, Capricorn. Um, yeah. So, and of course, you're here, Pisces. So I think it's time almost. If I can say anything about this reading, time is significant in some way. Okay, particularly with Judgment and the Hangman here. Like, almost like either the time is now for you to either make a choice, make a decision to take control over some area or some place in your life. And this could be relationship or money. Those are the two heavy hitters in any tarot reading, right? But I feel this is like you taking control or having power. Maybe this is just simply like, being in a creative mode even. Okay, like maybe there's something that you're revisiting, like something you've studied before or something that you've worked on before, or maybe it's time for you to go dig out some of those old projects or to try something new this month. I don't know, there's something here like you're being called to do something here, maybe for a second time. Okay, or maybe you're having to change something in your environment a second time, and you I don't know, you could be trying to figure it out almost. So this Hangman is messing with me because I'm not sure if you're letting something go or if you're holding on to something, right? There's this toss up in this reading between surrendering something, um, or even stepping back from something, or even, I don't know, it's weird, I can't quite put my finger on it, but I just know that something is, something that maybe you've pushed to the side. This could be, like I said, a project or person, I don't know, but something's coming back around again. Okay, whether this is a person, a project, you know better than I do, but you get what I'm saying. Maybe something that you've worked on. All right, let's find out. Okay, so we have the Star card. So it says happy times. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You're on the right path. Okay, so, that kind of, gives me a little bit more direction. Okay, so, when I see anything that, says that you're on the right path, combined with, being optimistic about plans. So this could be something that you're planning to do, something that you've visited before. Maybe you're returning to an old job. Maybe maybe you had a wish even to fulfill something in the past, and maybe now you kind of got that inspiration almost, because the Star card does speak of inspiration, like the universe almost waking you up to say, hey, Pisces, come on, get back in here. I know you thought about this before. I know you felt like, this particular adventure would work, or this particular project is going to work. Some of you could have given up hope on something here. Okay, maybe felt like it wasn't going to work out. But with the Star card and Judgment, there's something coming back around, because both of those cards, Pisces, represent some type of renewal. Okay, so something's coming back around again that is requiring your attention. Okay, and I think you know what this is, because the universe is nudging you to it in some way. All right, there is luck this time. Okay, whether this is money, and I honestly think this is a reading that's actually focusing on your ideas, your career, your finances. Right, there's something that you want really bad. Okay, to the point to where you've promised yourself that by this time I'm going to do this particular thing, right? I'm going to go back, pull out my books. I'm going to go back to school. I'm going to, go back and try to work on this business. So I feel like next month, you're going to revisit something again here, something that you really want, because the Star card, that's you have your whole reading is major arcanas. You don't even have any of the minors here. So there's a lot going on in your energy next month. You're being summoned in all kinds of ways. Like you're being asked with the Emperor to take charge of your life, okay? To master something here. Maybe you got this project, that project, got your big toe in this pot, your finger in that pot. You could have like flight of ideas to some extent right now, Pisces, where it's like you want to do everything, right? Because you have so much talent. There's so many things that you would be good at or that would suit you. But I feel like you're going to have to focus on one thing. Like the Emperor is asking you to master one thing. Like stop for a minute, set some boundaries, set some structure, okay? And focus on whatever this is that is nudging you at this time. So because I feel that you have a lot of ideas here, right? There's a lot of things that you could be doing. Okay, but there is something in particular with the Hangman that you've kind of, pushed to the side, right? That you kind of let go of for a while. That, like maybe, there's a project that every time you come in the door, you see it on the table from the side of your eye, and you're just like, get to it later. I don't have time right now. Maybe you feel like that's the issue. Like you don't really have time to sacrifice. But I feel that you're being called to really think about this, like to contemplate what it is that you really want with the Star here, not just all the things that you could do, all the things that you're good at, but what do you really want, Pisces? What is it that you really need in your life to feel happy? Okay, what is that wish, right? What is that inspiration? Okay, some of you could be, whenever the Star card shows up, healing is always, in the picture. Okay, so there may be something that you need to fix. All right, and maybe it is, again, your focus. All right, There could be influence around you. A lot. So, let's just get some more cards. I think you know where I'm going. Like, if this is resonating with you, I think you know what I'm talking about. Because again, you have these second chance here, this renewal of something in your life. Whether it is, I don't feel like this is a relationship, but it can be. Look, the Emperor on the bottom again. Organize and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. You see what I'm saying? I just shuffled the card, look down, and you have it here twice. Like, you need to focus. And I feel like a lot of you could be all over the place. Like, organize your mind, organize your space. God damn, Pisces, look, you got the will. This is a time for positive change. Your situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. Bingo. Like I said, like luck. I don't know. I feel like spiritually, a lot of you need to seek out people who think like you. Okay, when you have energy like this, okay, we have all majors. This is crazy. I don't think I've seen a reading with this many major arcanas all in one card. But do you see what I see? You have the will and you have the star. Okay, you have Aquarius here twice. Okay, because the will also represents Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio. Who else? Is that it? I don't know. I got elderly brain. Oh, Taurus, right? So look, again, right? This is good karma, good luck, right? This is some type of turnaround, right? Some type of movement forward. All right. And this is a good thing. So you have, Aquarius energy is always going to benefit you because it's going to be real, right? It's going to point you in the direction. Like, it's not shitting you, right? It's an honest energy. Like, when it comes to the swords or air, right? I like it because, it offers you clarity, things can get a little confusing. Don't get me wrong, but I like air energy because I feel like it deals with the intellect, right? It tells you what you should be doing. It's telling you that it's time, to do better, or to get more information, to be logical, to put that energy into something, to be honest and serious. I think that's the word that I'm looking for. Yes, right. Be serious about something here. That's what I like about the air energy. It's it doesn't really that energy of playing around, right? It's not that fire where you're just doing shit, you're just hopping out there taking all kinds of risk and things like that, like you're just following whatever thought that goes through your mind, right? The air energy, it requires you to stand still, to be logical, okay, to be intelligent, to be independent, okay, to be smart even. All right, Pisces. So look, man, you can't ask for a better reading. You have majors aren't, they're not fleeting energies. They're energies that that really push some type of change or movement. They're powerful, if I could say anything. And you have a table full of them. Okay, so you're going through some type of change, some type of turnaround right now. You're being offered some type of opportunity to revisit something at this time, no matter what this is. Okay, there's a second chance that is available to you, and it has to do with your destiny in some way, shape, or form with this will here. But it says positive change, so I like this. All right, yeah, I like this. Yeah, let's see what else we have for you. What else for Pisces? We have the Page of Water. It says a new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic ability. So when you know, okay? So this definitely could be a new person entering your life. All right, but we have this here, Page of Water. Pages are all about what, guys? Like messages, information even. So with the Page of Water or the Page of Cups, there could be a secret admirer around some of you guys, or maybe this is just you, or someone in thoughts of possibility, right? Because when I see the Page of Cups, I think of possibilities. Don't ask me why, okay? But I do. To me, that's the first. It's not the first thing that comes to mind, but there's something about these messages, like when the Page, Cups is, water, the imagination, the mind to some extent, right? I feel like when it shows up, in this energy of the pages, pages are kind of, lower energies. They're not queens, they're not kings. But I feel like when it shows up, there's a possibility for anything, okay? For some of you, this could be some type of surprise, I feel. Maybe some type of proposal, even some type of message. You could be getting a message, thinking about, messages in some way, restarting something here with the wheel, making, again, some type of change, some type of renewal, some type of second chance. When it comes to this, so whether this is a new person, a relationship begins a new phase, that's a possibility too, right? We got a lot of second chances here, so whatever. All right, so let's see what else we have for you, right? A couple things with I'm just feeling like with your thoughts or your mind, like don't let your ego get in the way here, Pisces. Okay, don't trap yourself, because there's a lot of possibility, like I said here. Okay, you may not particularly be sure about all things. Okay, I'm thinking about, I don't know, I just, you could be, like your decisions, I don't know, you, and I don't know if this is, you, there's something calling you, and whatever that inner calling is, whatever is being, what messages are being sent to you, um don't let your ego get in the way of this, okay? Because this is an opportunity for happy times, right? The universe is asking you to be optimistic. So, whatever it is that you want, your wishes, your desires, your dreams, your destiny, you have full control over it right now, okay? This is all in your hands, I feel. So, don't be like overly focused on this. Just make sure that you keep your thoughts positive, because if you let the ego in here in anything that you're trying to do, it's going to mess it all up, okay? I don't know where that came from, but I'm just going to throw it there, okay? All right, what else for Pisces? Let's see if we can get a card to fly out, Pisces. Oh, I think we did. So we have quieting the mind. I told you, right? I kind of felt like, there's a lot going on. Like, you can't make this stuff up, right? I feel like you do, have a lot on your mind, like that flight of ideas. Like, I can do this, I can do that. Maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that. Maybe I should call this, maybe I should call that. Maybe I should take this job. Yeah, it's a lot of that going on around you. So, get in this emperor energy and, just kind of, master one thing at a time, okay? You can't get nothing done if you're doing too much. All right. I do that all the time. I got so many projects going on. Nothing's done. Okay. So I'm speaking from, it's the pot calling the kettle black, to be honest with you. But because I'm going through it and I know about it, I do it all the time, I can offer some advice. You know what I mean? So the card says quiet the mind. Life is chaotic, busy, loud, frantic, and overwhelming. Can I get an amen, Pisces? This is very overwhelming right now. You turn on the news and you're fucking overwhelmed. So let me just say that. Hopefully you ain't no kids in the background. Some days, all that noise is like the roar of thunder echoing around you. And it feels as if you're being plummeted by a rainstorm. Isn't this why we take vacations? To get away to somewhere peaceful? In spite of the surrounding din of the world, today you need to slow down and find a bit of peace. So go ahead, take a deep breath right now. Make a commitment to be still, if only for 5 minutes. Count your breaths and be mindful of every one of them. Know that you have all the time in the world to do the things that need doing. Everything is perfect as it is. Our core beliefs about the world originate in our thoughts and feelings, which then become our perceptions. If our thoughts are all over the place, that is how we will experience the outer world. But what if the outer world didn't matter at all? What if at our center there were a place that is always calm, where the mind doesn't have a million things to say, where problems and challenges aren't nearly as important as we think they are? Today requires you to take an internal break and go to the silent space to regroup, meditate on the stillness within, choose a peaceful mind and nothing else. You will be amazed by how everything falls into place once you do. So, Pisces, that's all I'm going to say about this, okay? Now, I love it that Spirit backed me up, because I know when you said, or when I said, you guys are all over the place, I know you was like, no, I'm not, or when I said that you have flight of ideas earlier, you was like, no, I don't, but I beg to differ, okay? And the cards support that. And so what I'm saying is, or what the cards are saying is that your greatest superpower is your mind and your creativity. How in the world, right, can you figure out, right, what to do, what to work on, right? How can you hear the callings of the universe if you have so much going on, okay? So now is when the past meets the present, okay? And the universe is coming and saying, hey, I got a gift. You can have it, but in order for you to figure out what it is, you're going to have to quiet your mind. You're going to have to be silent for a minute so you can think in a place of peace and happiness, not out of frustration, ego, fear, things of that nature, Pisces. So without lecturing to you, I hope that you enjoyed your reading. It's been a minute. I don't get a chance to do these readings as often because, much like yourself, I'm all over the damn place. However, I'm working on that. Okay, we can work on it together, Pisces. So I hope you liked this. If you did, let me know. All right, drop a comment, and I will see you guys in the next reading.